Y'all come and sit down and shut the door. Kourtney is not done with her family. Y'all, Kourtney just basically exposed who the friend was that was talking about her with Kim in the group chat. But you guys, I think we could have figured out for ourselves. Think about it, okay? One, we all know that Kim is insanely jealous of Kourtney. We get that. And honestly, I'm going to say, I think the reason why Kim is so jealous of Kourtney is because she feels like Kourtney has something that should have been hers. Remember how I'm going to get to who the friend is in a second. I think you guys have probably figured it out, but let me just say, you need to hear this. Remember how when Kourtney was reading Kim to filth, by the way, the Keeping Up with the Kardashian recap will be up either tonight or tomorrow morning on my channel, Tisa Tales, Tisattells, if you're watching this on TikTok, right? Okay, so how they said, oh, you want everything that's mine. You want to take everything that's mine. When I have something, you see it as yours and you want to go and you want to take it. You guys, what did Kim have first in this scenario? She's jealous of Travis and Kourtney, the way there's a new power couple, this and that. What did Kim in her mind have first? Think about it. Think about it. I'll tell you. Kim had Travis first. Now, Travis and Kim said nothing ever happened, but he admitted back in the day, he had a huge crush on Kim. I know it's weird, but it was 20 years ago, whatever, right? He had a huge crush on Kim. He took Kim around, followed him around, this and that. Kim ain't want nothing to do with him because she liked rappers. She liked Ray J. She liked all that stuff. Listen, at the end of the day, like she wasn't into him, okay? Which is her right. But he did what he could to pursue her. Kim clowned him. Doesn't matter. Kim ended up marrying Kanye West, and she was one half of a superstar couple, and he elevated her to a dizzying level of fame, one that she never thought she'd achieve, okay? But what happened? Kim got a divorce, okay? Kim got a divorce, and then she fell from heaven. When she divorced Kanye, everybody was calling her for her fashion, for her taste in men. She literally was in a spiral because she had been an it girl, but I don't think she realized how much of her image was wrapped up in being Kanye's wife, okay? At the end of the day, she's not a Julia Fox. She's not a Cheney Jones. She's not a Bianca Censori. She can't stand, in my opinion, on a level with that man. That's my opinion. I think her current fashion choices and her questionable behavior has shown it. So remember when Kourtney said, everything that's mine, you want to take? Kim is mad and furious because she feels like Travis is hers. Not that she wants Travis, but she feels like how dare Kourtney pick up her sloppy seconds and make it into something bigger. But it's more than that. Even if you don't agree with that, it's more than that. And let's think about it. What is the one thing Kourtney has right now that Kim can't take? Her love. Kim even said, your kids call and talk to me, which lets me know that Kim's like, yeah, how's things going with your mom? Is everything okay? If you ever need to talk, just talk to me. Kim's been creeping around, letting Kourtney's friends badmouth her, literally talking to her kids, but using that as ammunition to hurt her. What is the one thing that's bringing Kourtney all the joy in the world? And the one thing that Kim can't touch, that Kim can't have, that Kim can't get? Travis. To make it even worse, Kim felt like Travis wasn't anything worth having. But now she sees value in him. And she doesn't want him per se, but she wants to do something to turn Travis's head, get his attention, do something to ruin that happiness. And she can't get near it because Travis is devoted to Kourtney and Kourtney's devoted to Travis. What Kim wants is Kourtney's happiness, and she can't get it, even when she tries to go on a thing. Even to the fact of Kim spiraling and trying to make everybody acting like there's something wrong with Travis. Now listen, nobody knows what goes on behind the cameras, but I will say, Travis's reputation, unmatched in Hollywood. Everybody thinks he's a good guy. He raised his stepdaughter as his own, as he should. He is the most devoted, loyal, caring father. His kids love him and stick to him like glue. Everybody that around him, this is the guy you're trying to convince us, Kim, is something dangerous and Kourtney should be afraid of, and you're only doing it. Speaking of, I know you're wondering, who is the friend? Well, let's have another finding thing. Remember, who knows Kim and Kourtney super well. And who out of that friend group just got married? And who out of that friend group that just got married was all the Kardashians at their wedding except for one person, Kourtney Kardashian? Who do you think that was? If your guess is Steph Chef, then you would be right, y'all. Kourtney seems to imply that the friend that Kim claims was so worried and calling her every day, and Kim was like, was actually Steph Chef. What do we have? Well, Kourtney actually made an Instagram post shading Kim, but more importantly, Steph Chef, right, used to be Kim's assistant, and then Kim fired her because she felt like Steph Chef couldn't handle the job. But really, she was jealous and she was starting to get written up. And the Kardashians don't let anybody share their fame. Probably Kris said, you better fire her right now. And Kim was like, already done, right? So then we have the Steph Chef thing. All the sisters were at Steph Chef's wedding except for Kourtney Kardashian, showing that there was some distance. Let's not forget that this Keeping Up with the Kardashian was aired months ago. The timeline's matching up. But more importantly, let's talk about Kourtney seemingly confirming this, okay? Let's talk about Kim confirming this. I'm sorry, not Kim, Kourtney confirming this. Kourtney actually posted. So Kourtney Kardashian, she posted on her Instagram, Boohoo by Kourtney Kardashian Barker, second collection now live. Shop inclusive style with purpose, limited edition size 2 to 22. I actually am going to get some of this, right? Somebody, Jenny GUI7, whatever, said, are you in the not Kourtney group text with Kim? Kourtney replied, I believe it was just my sisters from the surveys I've been saying. From the surveys I've been taking. So when that happened, Kourtney went to everybody, and the streets are saying that Steph Chef is the only one that owned up to, well, yeah, we talk, but not like that. We don't know what Kim's talking about. At the end of the day, Kim literally was on camera lying with no recourse, lying like there was no tomorrow. Even on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, her own set, Khloe and Kendall and all of them were like, you just lie. It's been well known Kim is a liar. She doesn't care about it. The fact that you were on the phone with your sister, telling her friends were talking about her, her kids were talking about her while she was pregnant, all because you're jealous of the fact that Kourtney has something that you can't ever take, and you're trying to make it seem like Travis Barker, Mr. Best Father in the world and Mr. Most Reliable Person in the industry, is something to be afraid of. Man, I can't take this. Listen, we all know that Kim was spiraling back then, and it can't go without saying. Kim from being Kanye West's wife and being a power couple for pretty much a decade to being not no one, but she really lost her footing. She really didn't know who she was. Emerged a new power couple that's more cool, more relevant, more everything, Kourtney and Travis. Plus you feel like, no, you're not supposed to have that. I'm supposed to have that. And you can't take it. Listen, but I will say, isn't it funny that just to one up Kourtney, and that is to get like another person. That's what Pete was for. Oh, you guys like rocker? You like tattoo? I'm going to get Pete, because she can't tell the difference, right? She went and tried to get Pete for a relationship. And in her effort to one up Kourtney, she ended up playing herself. You got involved with Pete. Everybody, first of all, Pete played you and broke up. He was just using you. Second of all, everybody was clowning you for being with Pete. And third, you look like the worst mom in the world, because as much as you were antagonizing Kanye and saying he's a danger, and on Ellen, all these shows talking about like what a great man Pete is, Pete admitted that he was using every single day that he was with you and with the kids. And he sold, and listen, I'm not going to get into his mental health, but I can say this. He said he was using, and if you know anything about ketamine is what hardcore people take, because it's when nothing else can get you. Can get you to that point. You take something hardcore like ketamine on top of that, you were even high. And he's even said it causes him to disassociate and not even know what world he's on. And this is what he was on every single day while he was with the kids, taking the kids, driving on the golf cart in Walmart. Y'all, listen, Kim, I get it. She's jealous. I will be reviewing the show. She tried to steal Kourtney's thunder at the wedding with that two-piece diamond thing. There is so much to get into, but you know what? I'm gonna save it for another video because that is my takeout. I gotta go. But don't worry, the recap's gonna be up. Go ahead and check it out. Bye, guys.